upsets me. Everything upsets me though. So don't take it to heart. I'm just.
Thank you for calling GameStop, where we have Wii Fits in stock. My name is Walter. How can I help you today?
Hello, Walter. I have a question about the extended warranty I got for my system. My friend on the phone is telling me that I'm telling him that no matter what I do to it, it's covered because I gave you guys the extra $100. That's correct, right? No matter what happens.
Well, no, not no matter what happens. It's covering system failures. Like if you went ahead and took it and you dropped it intentionally.
Yes,
no,
that's exactly what I did. I kind of threw a brick at it, but I thought it was.
That definitely wouldn't be covered because that's technically considered customer error. Because I mean, you shouldn't throw.
Yeah, but I thought it was covered. I looked the guy when I bought it. The guy was like, no matter what you. I was like, no matter what happens. He's like, dude, if it's broken, just bring it back and we won't even ask. It's like no questions asked. Switch it out with a new one. That's not right.
That doesn't sound right on that at all.
So what is now I'm feeling kind of bad. It was dying anyway. It was all red ringed because it had red ring.
Red ringing.
Yeah. So once it red ringed, I was like, screw this thing, and I threw a brick at it, and I was like, now I was going to bring it back in, but now my buddy's saying that I can't bring it in.
You have brought it in before.
But it was already red ringed though.
We have to verify the red ring before we've been able to go ahead and trade it out. If you've thrown a brick at it, it looks like you damaged it, and that's what caused the problem.
Well, bricks don't cause red rings, though. You can't, a brick doesn't, like, overheat it or anything. Is there any way for me to undo this damage I've done, is what I'm asking you.
How much damage are we talking about that the system has been done here? Are we, like, cracked open?
Well, first of all, it's red ringed. That's the most important part. That's what we need to concentrate on, the red ring part. There is a slight indentation on the top where the brick went through it, and the gray piece on the side is completely gone.
Yeah, going by that damage alone, we wouldn't be able to go ahead and do it. If you'd have just gone ahead and brought it in when it red ringed, we'd have been okay.
Yeah, well.
But I'm pretty sure if I run that by my manager, she's going to go ahead and say the same thing on this. It wouldn't be covered because it looks like the brick caused the damage over that you were getting the red ring.
Oh, she's really tough on that type of thing. She's really like a hard ass on that.
Well, it's company policy on these things because what would happen is when we get the systems in, you give us the red ring system. What we would have done is send it off to our refurbishing center, and they would have gone ahead and looked it through and seen if they can get the system back up and running.
Well, they were to try to fix it. I thought I would get a new one. I don't want to.
You would get a new one right off the bat.
Oh, well, then you guys would sell it to somebody. Some other sucker would get this one. That's kind of cool. That's funny.
So you would have gotten your system right off the bat. We would have taken the other one and sent it off to be tinkered with by some guy in a warehouse somewhere.
Oh, you ever think that may be why everybody's like saying like this is like the third Xbox's red ring just because there's like the same broken ones keep getting recirculated? I just thought of that. That's probably why, because you guys are selling people the broken ones. Ugh.
Well, no, they go through and they fix the common problems with them. The most common thing is that when Xboxes were built, they use substandard solder #1 because they have to go by international lead laws here in the U.S. Second off, there's the heat sink in there.
So you're saying that if they had put more lead in it, that we would be okay though?
They basically check the solder points, make sure that all the solder points are solid. Second off, like I was saying with the heat sink, there's like a chemical that's used between the heat sink and the processor, and Microsoft has been known to stinge on that a bit, so there isn't enough.
Cheap Microsoft.
Of course, it's not pulling the heat off like it should be between the processor and the heat sink.
So when you guys get it, you put more lead back into it or something? Like, how do you guys fix it once you get them?
Well, basically, they go like I said, they go check the solder points. I don't know what they use for solder, but technically, I would think solder's solder. You're not reaching in there and licking it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, so more lead, who cares? That's what I'm saying.
But basically, they use a better quality of solder, I would assume, if they do need to solder anything. But usually the #1 thing is if the processor doesn't have the right screws in it, and if it doesn't have that right chemical, it's like a paste is what it is.
Lead paste.
Processors and computers use it too. It's like a heat conducting paste.
Well, that's all technical. I don't know that stuff.
Yeah,
dude, I'm the guy that threw a brick at my 360, so you don't get too technical with me.
But yeah, Yeah, I've seen that stuff, the paste before, and that, yeah, they do stinge on it a little bit. And a lot of people, there's even kits you could buy online where you can try and repair it yourself.
Oh, wait, could I do that?
You could try and check that yourself online.
Okay, so, yeah, because, I mean, at this point, since you guys are going to take it back, I mean, I don't have to worry about overheating anymore because there's a lot of ventilation on the side. I'm going to worry about that. That's a good thing.
That now.
Yeah.
You can always go ahead and go online and check. I don't know exactly where to check on those. I had one guy tell me he was going to eBay and looking for kits because guys were making up the kits themselves with guides to go ahead and fix them.
I don't know. It sounds like a lot of trouble to go through for it. I mean, I got a PS3, so I don't care. And to tell you the truth, I've been playing my Wii more than anything else. Now that they got that, now that I can play old Commodore games up there, I don't really care about the 360. And did you hear about the I saw the on live thing. I'm thinking about getting that too when that comes out. There's a system called On Live that they were talking about on the internet, ONLIVE, and it lets you play PC games on your TV with, believe it or not, without a system. It streams it all over the internet. It was crazy.
I haven't heard that one yet. That's interesting.
Yeah, I got the email yesterday saying I was in On Live beta, so I was like, okay, that's cool. You look at, I don't know if you guys have internet there, but look it up. It's ONLIVE. It's crazy. They're like instead of getting games, because I usually get my games from GameStop. Instead of doing that, all I got to do is go on this service. It's kind of like GameTap. Remember GameTap? Kind of like that.
Yeah, I've seen it before.
Except it streams the entire game, and it said you don't even need a good video card because they do all the work there. They do all the processing at the On Live site. I don't know. Once again, I'm the guy to throw a brick. I don't know how it works, but they said that for like $20 a month, all the games you want on HD resolution, you don't even need a system or a good computer. I was like, I'm there.
That definitely sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
I might have to look into that one of these times.
Yeah, I want to worry about putting bricks through stuff anymore.
Exactly.
Okay, Walter, I don't want to keep you. I'm gonna go try to figure out what to do with this thing. You know what? Now that I know why there's nothing I do, I'm gonna throw another brick through it. Screw it.
You can always go online also and check. Some guys do like to go ahead and buy the broken 360s. Like I know a guy who bought one for $30 online and then fixed it up himself.
Oh, so there's there's a market for bricked Xbox 360. Oh, get it? Bricked Xbox. I just got that joke. Bricked Xbox. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, because